which is peach chutney. Again, this is frozen peaches from my plant tree. Let me see if I can. So that's the frozen peaches. What I do is I actually steam the peaches, put it in a pot, put them all through, de-stone them, and then after it gets steamed, I take the skin off. So these are de-skinned, de-stoned peaches that's frozen from my garden. They're green peaches, has a different kind of flavor profile. It's more fragrant, and I think personally, it has more of aroma and fragrance, and it's not as sweet. It has a sweetness, but it's not like super sweet, right? And it's not crunchy. It's actually on the mushy side, so it lends itself very good to chutneys and breaking and sauces and stuff like that. This I'm going to do is a regular Bengali chutney. So we start with mustard seeds. Here's the mustard seeds. I'm going to put half a teaspoon. It's a lot of peach, so I think we'll have a lot of chutney. Oh, not this one. This is, actually you can put this. This is Kala Jeera, which is actually the Sahi Jeera, and it gives a very good flavor to it. So half a teaspoon of that goes in. Usually you don't put that in for chutney, but this is going to be a special chutney, so I can put that in. And that's the mustard seeds I was talking about. It pops, and that's half a teaspoon. So 2/2 teaspoons. And this one definitely will get a ghost pepper flakes. I just dry up the ghost peppers I grow, and then I kind of, chop it with a knife and put it in here. And I'm very careful not to touch it because they're very spicy. So I'm going to put like a few specks. You can see like about, there you go. That's more than enough to spice up the whole thing. And it gives a very nice, I don't know, an undertone bite. I don't know what to call it, but it has that hit and then it goes away. So you don't even know it exists, but it's there. So that goes in. Regular vegetable oil. Actually, this is canola oil. I like canola oil better than vegetable oil. So this is about, I would say, 1 tablespoon going in. It doesn't need too much, just to coat the pan. Sometimes you may skip this also if you're worried about fat, right? Not necessary at all. But I do it because I want to put the ginger, and this is grated ginger, about 1 tablespoon in here. So I'm going to put the ginger in this one. Frozen mass goes in. I did not thaw it. I could have, but you know what? You can do it in the pot. So that's what I'm doing. I'm thawing it in the pot. And then I will finish it off with roasted cumin seeds. Okay, so this has kind of reduced. And here, I'll put that here. It has reduced, so I'm going to add all the spices that I need to add to this. Pinch of salt. Always do a little pinch. And I'll put the pinch in here so that it doesn't overflow. There, that's a pinch of salt. Again, a lot of sugar. So this one would need almost a cup of sugar, which this I know is kind of half a cup. So another half cup. Chutney needs sugar, simple as that, and the fruits are not that sweet, so definitely you need that sugar in here. I think the closest you can think of a chutney is a compote, I think, with spices in it. I am going to add a little garam masala, the same combination of cloves, cinnamon, and cardamom, usually in equal quantities, and I put it in a ground powder. So that's going in. That's about half a teaspoon. Smells good with that. I'm going to put a little bit of that mace and nutmeg because I want people to guess what it is. It does give a very good flavor here. So that was a pinch of mace. and then a pinch of nutmeg. So about that. 3 taps is what I count. And then I'm going to also hit it with the roasted cumin powder. So you can see the color darken because of the sugar, right? It caramelizes and really helps it give it the gloss and everything you need to make a chutney look really attractive. So this one's going to brown up a little, and I'll finish it off at the end also, that I'll put this on the top after I'm done as the garnish. And that's the chutney. I did taste it. It didn't need the lemon juice, so I'm going to finish it with the little roasted cumin powder. And that's it.